Hello everyone! On the Shadowlands Alpha, they made it available to test the Maw, the starting experience, not the max level one. We get to see exactly how we go into the Shadowlands, and coming up next is going to be the full playthrough. For those that don't want to sit through the entire stream highlights, just in a really short version, we find out that Sylvanas has abducted key leaders across the world and taken them into the Maw. We need to go after them, and we're going to use the Helm of Domination, together with the aid of Bolvar, Dragon, in order to get into the Maw and try to rescue them. Thrall the Whisperwind is still very much the Night Warrior, out for blood. She wants to get Sylvanas, and she goes in ahead of us. We lose track of her and don't see her further in the starting experience. Instead, we run into characters like Jaina, Thrall, Baine, Anduin. Yes, even Anduin's been sent over to the Maw to enjoy some delicious torture. The whole time period, they're not exactly sure how long they've been in the Maw, but we can safely say that it's not been the most enjoyable experience. And I would love it if Blizzard could add like an audio drama or a short story to explain more about the details that happened that we don't see, explain more about their time with the jailer and in the Maw. But time will tell if they're actually going to do that. For us, we experience what the Maw is all about, and we get a taste of what you're going to find in the Tower of Torghast. Eventually, once we gathered everybody, we need to find a way out of there. And there's this ancient old relic, a relic of the first ones, they call it. That is going to be our ticket out of there. On the way there, we also run into Helya. She is apparently allied to the jailer. She is also there, and we already knew from the Battle for Azeroth Island expeditions that Helya was coming back, or that she was already back. We run into her, which is a really cool moment. You also get a taste of the jailer. Right there, we see him, we see what's going on. And of course, the biggest question is still, what is Sylvanas' motivation in all of this, and what is the jailer's motivation in all of this? Details of that are still kept in the dark. It's all still speculative. It could as easily be as Sylvanas ended up in a Maw and she just made a deal to get out of there, or there could be more at play. Time is going to tell. It all ends with us getting out of there, becoming the Maw Walkers, the rune or the relic of the first ones. It responds to us for some reason. We get out of there, but the heroes that we tried to save, they don't show up. That of course begs the question, did they make it out of the Maw or not? Time will tell. For now though, this is going to be your entire playthrough. I hope you enjoy, have an amazing weekend, and until next time, see ya! Howdy everybody. As I just explained to my chat room, they've added the intro experience for the Shadowlands. So we're gonna dive in, and we're gonna see what it's all about. Okay. Before her minion abducted key leaders, the Banshee Queen attacked Icecrown. She cut a path to the frozen throne and seized the Helm of Domination. Look to the sky, and you will see the results of her actions. I've never beheld anything like this. But shattering the helm also freed Bolvar Dragon from the burden of being the Lich King. Bolvar has recovered and believes he knows where the Banshee Queen has taken those she abducted. Interesting. So if we look up at the sky, this is the moment. This is after Sylvanas did the whole battle with Bolvar. She got her hands on the Helm of Domination. She ripped it open. She did the sky thing. So this takes place after the cutscene. It appears that we are traveling. Yes, indeed. With the Knights of the Ebonblade. So Icarus is about. Kinda wonder what Icarus would look like for a transported Death Knight. Oh, he actually does the thing again. Okay. And Sido, thank you very much for the 58, baby. I will be uploading this, yes. And you haven't missed the start. We are literally just here at the start, Spooky. You are right here at the right time. Ooh. There's a lot of things going on. Bolvar has recovered and believes he knows where the Banshee has taken those she abducted. The peace remains tenuous. There are troubled times where people need stability. Okay, that's a lot of dialogue, everybody. We await you at the Frozen Throne. The leaders of the Alliance and Horde have gathered with him. Okay, Tyrande is down to brawl. Greymane is chilling a little bit. The Keldora need you if they have any hope of peace. Oh, hello, Kalia. You dare speak to me of peace after the atrocities your kind inflicted. The war is over. We can ill afford to start another. A far more pressing threat is at hand, and we must prepare to face it. Yeah, okay. Tyrande is still out for blood. Makes sense. So what exactly did they say? Let's see here. The peace remains tenuous. These are troubled times. Our people need stability, allies and horde alike. We cannot risk sending Azrael's leaders on what might as well be a suicide mission. Our friends who were abducted would offer the same counsel, so there have been certain leaders abducted by Sylvanas' minions. Coward, Tyrande says, I would pay any price to see the Banshee impaled upon my glaive. And then Greymane comes out with, I too want Sylvanas to answer for her crimes, but Lorfmar is right. Anduin wouldn't want us to risk the well-being of the Alliance for his sake. Oh. The Kaldorei need you if there are any hopes of finding peace, High Priestess. You dare speak to me of peace after the atrocities your kind inflicted, so Kalia is apparently being judged for whatever the Forsaken did. Yeah, okay. So take your guess. Like, who do you not see here? They might have been abducted into the mine. Cool. Anduin is in the maw? What the hell? They have taken Wonder Boy Anduin and placed him in the maw? Jaina? Uh-huh. Of course, it is the question, like, who exactly has been invited to this party, but... interesting. T Firepaw. They just forgot about him. Right, so what do we see? We see the broken helm of Domination. Pretty shattered, but the pieces are still there. Okay, that is not overly new. So Bolvar has been liberated from his job as being the Lich King. Standing there with his hammer, hand behind his back. He's like, I'm sorry guys, I kinda messed up. It is good that you have arrived. We need heroes like you in this dire hour. When Sylvana shattered the Helm of Domination, her soul became undeniably linked to the helm, much as mine had become when I donned it the first time. I can sense her presence, and I know where she is gone. Well, that's just convenient. If you wish to rescue your leaders, the shattered helm can open a path. It cannot bring you back, however. That you must do on your own. If you are willing to take the risk, then we should begin the ritual at once. Huh. Yeah, apparently shattering the helmet makes her linked to it now. So it's kind of like, yeah, we'll just follow. I mean, they needed to figure out a way to get us into the Shadowlands, ain't it? And they're going to use the Helm of Domination, or at least the broken Helm of Domination, in order to do it. It's cool. So let us travel into the Maw. When the Banshee shattered the helm, it tore a gaping wound through the veil between our world and the Shadowlands. During my vigil upon the frozen throne, I caught fleeting glimpses into the realms of death. Among them, I saw a place of inescapable darkness. That is where you must go, if you are to save those Sylvanas has taken. Together, we can open the way. Place the shards of domination around the circle of runes, then this ritual can begin. Ew. Wait, so does that mean that I pick up the helmet? Oh no, I'm actually taking them from him. Right, okay. That's kind of cool. And everybody helps out, yeah? It's like a team effort. Everybody lost somebody, so we all gotta go into the maw. And we all gotta do the thing. I kind of like that. Valera on the Horde side, I mean, Valera is pretty neutral in things. Whoa. Tyrande just did a flip. The dangers you face will be considerable. Alone, you may well be outmatched. To aid in this task, the Knights of the Ebonblade shall lend you their strength. Daria Mograine has volunteered to fight at your side. And of course, notice how Bolvar's become a High Lord of the Knights of the Ebonblade. And then Daria Mograine is now just labeled as a horseman. We already saw this in Oribos, but just pointing it out. She's on the outside of the ring for you? Huh. I mean, it is alpha after all. Things will still be updated or whatnot. I saw a Volpera Death Knight, by the way. Don't worry, guys. The Uwus are coming. We'll be fine. Living mortals were never intended to cross beyond the veil. Where you are going, you may be unable to return. But there's no other course. Death comes to claim Azeroth. It falls you to defend her. The time has come. Take up the shattered helm and we will open the rifts. Wait, what? Wasn't I placing shards? I mean, Bolvar, I love the speech buddy, but this is this... Like last year, right? I was dealing with this old god called Nzov and this Naga queen called Azara. It was mental, man. Year before that, I went to... Argus. Like, I went into space. It was mental, man. They always call upon me. The dwarf gets tired, you know? Can I move? No. Ooh. Ooh. That looks like the Revyon animation. And everybody's pitching in? No, those are the shards. Right. Only Bolvar right now is casting. Ah, that's pretty cool, though. Yo, we're going to the maw, everybody. Hold on to your hats. It's gonna be great. Bolvar lore. Ooh. You made it through the rifts. Good. I doubt this mission could succeed without you. No sign yet of the High Priestess. Perhaps she charged ahead into the chaos. Oh, Tyrande. Tyrande, did Varian teach you nothing? Patience, Tyrande. Patience. Oh, oh, that looks badass. Hello, desktop. Take all the screenshots. Definitely some spell effects going on around here. And I did Caudo. We made it. Ooh. No, but there's the starting experience they're supposed to test you, but this is the maw. We are in the maw right now. Oh, there. I hope you can hear it. Here. Yeah, that's pretty badass. These are indeed also the spell effects that they use in the Tower of Torghast, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we enter here. I imagine there's gonna be like a cutscene or in-game cutscene or whatever. Or maybe it is an instant teleport, I don't know. A whole bunch of the Knights of the Everblade already fallen. And Darien is like, yeah, Tyrande, she kind of went on ahead. Not the most ideal of landing, but I suppose we had no choice. I have not seen any sign of Tyrande. Either she landed elsewhere or continued on without us. We should keep an eye out. No, Tyrande didn't kill them. They ran into like the initial strike force of the Maw. The chaotic energies of this place have scattered the Ebonblade. If those enemies we just fought are any indication, we will need allies if we are to survive in this place. We should find them quickly before they're overcome. Rally 10 Knights of the Ebonblade in the Crucible of the Damned. Maw-sworn menace. Our knights are strong, but they don't stand much of a chance against such an opponent. We need to thin the ranks of our foe. The Ebonblade won't do us any good if they're all cut down. Defeat 8 Maw-sworn enemies. Okie dokie. Yes, hello.
Get on with it.
Not that loud. Fight your way out of here, but we'll meet you ahead. So again, the Magister? What the hell? What the hell? Who are you? Look at all these souls just dropping in, by the way. Oh my lord. All of them. So these are the ones that are being dropped in from like Revendreth, right? Oh god. Oh, it's aggroed. Oh no. Oh, that looked kind of painful. So these are just all souls that are being condemned to eternal torment and they're just landing here. Sick. From Azeroth, from the entire universe. Like the Shadowlands is not just Azeroth, it's everywhere. Which is why I'm looking at the Magister. I'm like, what Magister? Magister Umbric? Magister blah blah blah. But it could just be a Magister from an entire different world, ain't it? Why are you making... Why are you not... Don't pull things over me. Yeah, is it time to find Arthas? We gotta find out where the boy's hiding out. I mean, Arthas, from the Sylvanas short story, it does indeed seem like Arthas is also in the Maw. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Oh, you poor things. Oh, no. Oh, you're all doomed. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't help you, but I do feel really sorry about it. What exactly is the Maw? The Maw is pretty much Warcraft's version of Hell. In the Shadowlands, there are like different pocket dimensions, and the Arbiter will look at your soul and judge you on the deeds you've done in life. There are certain souls that are not past redemption, they are sent off to Revendreth. And in Revendreth, they spank you, they make you pay for the crimes of your life. And if you're a good little spirit, then you will find a path of redemption and potentially even a new job in the Shadowlands. However, there are also spirits that fail the path of Revendreth. They are kicked into the Maw. There are also spirits that are just considered irredeemable by the Arbiter. They are kicked into the Maw. And the Maw is hell. It's eternal torment. It is not a realm that you want to find yourself in. Nor is it a realm where people actually escape from. And when we mention Arthas, like we know from the Sylvanas short story, Sylvanas killed herself at the end of Wrath of the Lich King. I have a machinima actually up on the YouTube channel. It's called Edge of Night. Like, she felt like her mission was completed, so she killed herself and she ended up in a Maw. Now, it's up for speculation if the Arbiter actually deemed her to be Maw-worthy. Or was it the jailer that actually dragged her in there? That is still a bit up for speculation.
Speak your peace.
But all the same, she got into the Maw, and that is where she got in touch with the jailer, as well as where she got the Valkyr, and that is how she came back. One of the larger fiends has several of our knights engaged. Hurry to their aid, lest we lose more of our dwindling forces. Go, it is too late for me.
Suffer well.
Willona Thorn. Yeah, Willona Thorn is done. She no longer fights. That Magister looks badass,
Get
though.
on with it.
We are establishing a foothold, a forward position. Go make sure that we hold it. All these doomed souls. It's so sad. This is indeed a new zone, yeah. At least for testing. This is your starting experience zone, as well as your max level zone. So, spoiler, this is not where we're going to be for the entire expansion. Revendreth is basically just WoW's version of Purgatory.
Get on with it.
Maybe. It's the punishment chamber, ain't it? A Tarn in the Maw. How? Well, all souls are being dragged into the Maw, regardless of what they've done in life now. Oh, I kind of forgot to mention that part. Somewhere in the Legion time frame, and we're not entirely sure when during the Legion time frame, but somewhere during Legion, that whole thing that I told you about judging souls and whatnot and sending them off to the right pockets, that got broken. So now any and all souls, regardless of what they've done in life, are being sent to the Maw. Isn't all realms in the Shadowlands hell? No. No. There's also Bastion, for example, which is the angel area. There is Maldraxxus, where might is right, and the power area. There is Ardenweald, which is a cycle of rebirth area for spirits connected to nature. It's in Ardenweald where they recover their strength, and then, like in the case of scenarios, return to the Emerald Dream and return to Azeroth. So not all locations are hell. Maybe they're in the Broken Shore, maybe when the Lantern got broken by Greymane, maybe Sargeras stabbing Azeroth, or maybe Illidan opening up the veil between Argus and Azeroth. Basically pick and choose what moment in Legion. We're not entirely certain. The bro could have been made after Ysera's death, since she ended up in Ardenweald, potentially. Yet at the same time, you could also argue that it was Elune herself that made sure that Ysera still made it to Ardenweald, considering the whole cutscene where she dragged her spirit out of her. That one guy, Jake, thank you very much for the 6 months, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But that is, again, it's speculation. By the way, where's my quest giver going? Oh, he's just out of here. Yeah, okay. I need to rally one more Death Knight Mograine. Hang on. Will Ysera be Shadowlands or any Wild Gods? Check out my story of Ardenweald if you are curious. We're currently not testing. I mean, we are doing a Shadowlands alpha stream, so I kind of imagine that people do not care about spoilers, right? Otherwise, you would be checking an alpha stream. So let's go loose. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In Ardenweald, the massive part of the campaign is actually helping Ysera come back. And with the aid of the Winter Queen, she actually gets resurrected, and her fate is now tied to Ardenweald. And despite the Ardenweald questing still needing quite a bit of development, that part of the quest line, of course, I really, really enjoyed. Do you think we'll see Varian? I don't know. I do not know. He did have the whole tram station cutscene with Anduin. Well, Ysera and Ardenweald can either be that the time frame as to when the Machine of Death got broken, which is somewhere in Legion, might have been sometime after Ysera died, or it might have been Elun's influence herself, which I would find rather interesting. Like, I don't particularly care when the Machine of Death got broken, but if we have an Elun's influence, that also means that there's potential for more storytelling regarding Elun, and that is the thing that interests me about it. And I got a fan on, Johnny. I got a fan on that saved me right now. Okay, see? I told you. The Uwus to the rescue. So here we are, second area of the zone. A fractured blade. We have been in this place mere moments, and already our forces are depleted. It will have to do. Take this horn. It can be used to call upon the remaining Ebonblade forces to rally against. Okay. Our enemy is relentless, but we will continue to drive them back. Stand vigilant. I am loath to leave some of our knights behind, but it is obvious we cannot stand against such foes. We must make sure their sacrifices are not in vain. It appears we have escaped our enemy's notice for the moment. We should take the opportunity to scout the nearby area for signs of our allies. We will draw less attention alone. The Ebonblade will hold back, awaiting my signal. Come, let us see what awaits us in this hellscape. We are vastly outnumbered. Let's try not to draw unwanted attention. Well, I am sorry, Darian. Keep an eye out for clues that point to the whereabouts of our allies. Whatever is going on here, we don't want any part of it. Let's move on. Even in death, you shall fall. Look, all I want, right, is a little bit of a close-up. Darian, stop hurting the terrified soul. It's already terrified enough, okay? Excuse me? Dark and spooky Valkyr creature. Could we have a talk? No? Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. I didn't know it was such a problem to come down, okay? Never mind. Darian, stop playing with him. Yeah, Skybox is beautiful, ain't it? I'm actually sneaking around, am I? Okay. Just looking for clues. Blues, clues. Blues, clues. Do you see a clue? Ooh, I see a clue. That looks like Jaina's been active. Frost magic. Looks like the work of our friend, the Lord Admiral. The conflict seems to move in this direction. We should follow the trail before it grows cold. Grappig. Okay, so Jaina ended up in a maw as well, taking no nonsense, and just killing everybody. Alright. Ooh. It's the big boys. It's funny, like we've been hanging out in the Tower of Torghast for so long, to see all this stuff just out in the open world is a weird sensation, but it's kind of cool. Oh. It would be unwise to break the enchantment. Let's move along. Oh, come on. Ow. Ow. Incapacitate. Cannot attack or call. I can't even break it. Womp womp. Ooh. There are so many fun things that you just do not want to attack. Yo, what the what is that thing? Holy shit, I want it as a mount. Oh my god, I want it as a mount. What are you? I hope our allies didn't end up in the belly of that thing. I suggest we try not to get eaten. Are you kidding me? Look at it. It's a beauty. Oh, gotta go. Oh, I'm dead. That thing is badass, dude. And it's just numbing an otherworldly souls? Yeah, okay. So otherworldly souls, they don't really have an indication because then they had to make whole new races just for spooky things. I think that's a bit too much to ask, eh, Nat? Yeah, I like that model a lot. It is super cool. Okay, new clue found. The Lord Admiral is truly formidable to have bested one of these monstrosities. Hold, what is that up ahead? Jaina. Jaina. I will rescue you. Oh, you don't need... Yo, what the f... Have Jaina been receiving a power boost? Like, what? Looks like we secured the Lord Admiral. I'll signal the Ebon Blade. Thank the light you found us. Ah, our poor non-shaman couldn't hold his ground. And these lovers, they went into the maw together. Oh, lordy lord. Agra ain't gonna like this. Really cool. So, kind of wonder how these two actually ended up in the maw. But it's cool to see that Jaina and Thrall are working together again. Thrall also still in his warrior outfit rather than his shamanistic gear with like the spirit beads he did going on. Cool.
The true battle lies ahead.
It's a shag pad. Wow. They didn't get in together, they get abducted by Sylvanas. I mean, he mentions that the leader's been abducted, but then I guess they just kind of found each other here. Okay. I'd almost given up hope. Jaina looks upon the Ebonblade Knights. Is this all that's remaining of your forces? It is a relief to see friendly faces again, but we have little time for pleasantries. Thrall is wounded, and we are being hunted. Thrall is wounded, and we are being hunted by the denizens of this realm. We must seek shelter at once. Come, I believe I know of a place. Assist Jaina in escaping the Marsworn in Kelsis.
Be careful who you trust.
We can't stay here. Can you walk, Thrall? I will manage. Thank you for coming to my aid, Jaina. Now kiss. Someone's flying at us from above. What? What? Where? What? Huh? They found us. Be ready. Oh, I'm ready, alright. What's flying in? Oh. Oh, it's a little cutscene. Oh shit, it's those Dark Valkyr. Oh, are those the ones that Sylvanas has been using? That's pretty sick.
You need something.
Y'all been Dark Arrowed by Sylvanas' minions? Is that what's going on? Yo. Oh, these are Moss-Worn Kyrians. Oh. So... the Kyrians that decided to ally with the Jailer are actually the Valkyrie that we see in the cutscene fly up to us. They're not actually the true form of the Valkyrie, some suggested, but they are Moss-Worn Kyrians. Although you could also argue that the Valkyrie that Sylvanas parties with are actually Kyrians as well, but whatever. Cool, cool. I'm just keeping an eye out for like, oh, maybe an NPC will slip in there. Arcane support, you're not wrong. Is Jaina buffing them?
The way forward will not be easy.
Jaina is holding her ground like a boss. Meanwhile, what's Thrall doing? Oh, Thrall's over here. Are you gonna use elements, Thrall, or are you still sad? Struggle all you like, mortals. You cannot escape your fates. Your chains will be eternal. Thrall has left me again. Thrall, I want you to use the elements, please. It's been so long. You need to get over Garrosh, man. I know it was a harsh call to make, but it was a call you had to do. Maybe no elements in the Shadowlands? I mean, if there's... That would cause a problem for the Shaman players. I can tell you for a fact that in the Tower of Torghast we will have so many totems. So many totems. As well as Jaina is able to use her magical abilities. Why wouldn't Thrall, right? No. It's not the spirits that abandon Thrall. A lot of people make that assumption. The reason why Thrall can't use the elements is because of his inner turmoil. Like, there's a lot of emotional connection that you have as a shaman. You need to be grounded and you need to be ferocious. Your emotions play a part. And because of his decision that he had to make when it comes to Garrosh, because of that whole story arc, that is the reason why he lost his connection to the elements. The elements don't give a f about who wins in a Makura, let's be fair. I left some mirror images behind to keep them distracted. The illusion won't hold for too long. Hurry. They were mirror images all along. Oh. So she just duplicated our army. That's cool.
A long road lies before us.
Those images will keep our foes distracted for a time, but they will not give up the pursuit so easily. We must make haste. There's a cave not far from here. If we hurry, we can seek refuge. Those fiends will give chase if they spot us. Be prepared for a fight.
I know what must be done.
There's a cave just around the bend. With any luck, we can reach it before they notice. Let us hope so. Our captors will not be pleased you've managed to slip past them again. Yeah, have you been giving them hell, Jaina? I'm proud of you. Well, there goes our luck. Oh, wow. They bombarded our forces. Damn. And the little maw rats running in circles. Yeah, okay. We will hold off these fiends. Okay. So these are the bombarding Valkyrie that you will also have the pleasure of dealing with in the Tower of Torghast. And let me tell you, they are a pain in the ass. Frostwolf Warrior. I'm going to assume that it is somebody else, their Thrall, right? Oh, I lost my escort. God damn it, other people in my game. Ah, where's Jaina? Yo, Jaina. Where you at? Come along now.
Yes.
Nah, you know how they made it so that when people are playing through a storyline and you got multiple characters, instead of having like a million Jainas running along, to me it looks like they're running around with a Kirin mage, whereas for them it looks like Jaina. Alright, let's go.
The Alliance will endure.
There's a cave just around the bend. With any luck, we can reach it before they notice. Do I need to put a marker above your head? There we go. This is my Jaina. There are many Jainas, but there are none like mine. Secure the cave. We'll hold off these fiends. No, I'm not leaving my Jaina behind. Okay. What did Thrall mean by slip past them again? You have escaped before. Indeed, I've broken free countless times, only to end up back in a cage. I've hid inside this cave before. We can't stay long, but it should buy us a little time. Exactly how long have you guys been in here? Oh, now I want like a novel explaining the stories of their time in the Tower of Torghast. Or just like a short story or an audio drama as to how they get captured and then what they experience here for the first time. That would be so cool. Please, Blizzard. Please. Imagine like Arthas getting to her cage and then she's like, Arthas, get me out of here. And then Arthas just doesn't do anything. It's just completely broken. Before we found you, did you see any sign of the Night Warrior? Tyrande here? No, I have not. She leaped into the rift just ahead of us. She vowed to find Sylvanas Windrunner at any cost. We should stick together. Our enemies here could overwhelm any one of us alone. It is useless to resist. I don't think so. Alright, we found a cave. Your cell awaits, mage. The jailer has plans for you. I've had enough of your cages. Oh, there is nowhere to run. Nothing escapes the maw. Oh, that's cool. I get to fight them again. Oh, that's alright. So everybody gets to have their RP and their dialogue. That's interesting. Would make sense that the torture place draws things out as long as possible. Yeah, like the time in the Shadowlands does not work the same as it does in our world. These allies of yours are insignificant. You will all end up in chains. Not if we end you first. Cool to see, by the way. We actually get a look at one of these Dark Valkyrs. Tariesh. Wonder if we get her essence. But this is really good because now I can properly make the story of Shadowlands, the full playthrough, start to finish. Oh, that's so sexy. It is useless to resist. In here! Oh, look, it's another one of those caves. Okay. Other souls are actually chilling here as well. We should be safe enough here for the moment. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to thank you earlier. Your arrival was most fortunate. I was beginning to lose hope that I would see anyone from our world again. Like, y'all seem to be well chill for people that have spent time in the maw.
Lies before us.
Not that I'm unhappy about it. Like, I'm happy... Wait! I was gonna say, I'm not complaining. Oh, they killed one of the big beasties. But what's the idea behind these tormented souls, then? Is there gonna be a quest, like, do you want to clean out the cave? Yeah, right? Would imagine that spending this much time in the Tower of Torghast, in the presence of the jailer, you would imagine that this would have some effect on you, but it just seemed to be regular. You know?
You need something.
The way
Okay.
forward will not.
Rest here while you can. I will tell you what I know. Anduin insisted that our allies would come for us. I confess I had begun to doubt him. Anduin never giving up hope. I'm sure that you have many questions. I'll do what I can provide answers, but I'm afraid even after... ... What has it been? Weeks? Longer? Time loses all meaning in a place of such darkness. Forgive me. Let me tell you what little I can. Oh, again. Again. Audio drama. Their time spent in this area. Please?
I will never forget. The true battle lies ahead. What would you ask the daughter of the sea?
I know this place is a lot to take in. Take a moment to gather yourself. When you're ready, I will tell you what I know. Tell me about this place.
Control your power. Or it
Alright, where to
control
begin?
you.
They call this place the Maw. From what I gather, it serves as a prison for the most foul, irredeemable souls that ever existed. Something has changed. We have seen pure, noble souls held captive here as well. They cry out in torment. Indeed, and I waited that Sylvanas Windrunner is somehow behind it. Oh... Yo, what the... Oh my lord. It seems that she's made a powerful ally. The shades here whisper of someone that they call the jailer. Hello. Okay, well this is of course known to us, but we gotta keep in mind, nobody escapes the Maw, right? The jailer is seen as like the boogeyman of the Shadowlands. Nobody gets out of here, so nobody actually knows.
I will do what I can.
Tell me more of this jailer.
A single spark can set the world.
The jailer rules this realm. We don't know much about him, but he seems to have a special interest in us. He has personally overseen our treatment here. We've endured countless torments. At times it felt as if we were being tested, though for what purpose I cannot guess. Whatever this jailer and the Banshee are planning, it won't end well for any of us. Yo, is that my boy Baine? They got Baine, yo! No! What the No! It's interesting that they kind of give the indication that the jailer was testing us, kind of hinting at an idea that the jailer wants more out of us than just captives. More out of us than just, yeah, you're mine. Which could lead or indicate a bigger plan that Sylvanas and the jailer are working on. Again, their whole motivation is still very much undetermined.
The true battle lies ahead.
What about the others that were taken?
We all have our ghosts.
The others are being held captive. I have tried to reach them in many attempts to break free. What I have not found is a way to leave this place. The maw feels inescapable. Some of the souls here have wandered this realm for untold ages. Perhaps one of them knows a way out. I've not been able to speak. Only been able to speak to a few souls. Most of them been here for long. Haven't been here long. Those that have were either aggressive or broken. They manifest as malevolent shades that wander the dark reaches of this place. If there was some way to extract their secrets, it might tell us what we need to know. The Ebonblade have ways to compel the dead to speak. I suggest we have words with them. Oh, shit. Oh, we're not doing that whole... We're not doing that torment quest again, right? Where you need to equip the two blades and it takes forever till one actually speaks. Are we doing that one again?
I will do what I can.
I need time to recover after that battle. Thrall could use rest too. While we rest, perhaps you and Mograine can seek us some answers.
I know what must be done.
If these souls have information that we need, we will take it from them. Even after being shattered by the Banshee, the helm fragments given to you by Bolvar holds the power of domination. With it, we should be able to take control of the spirits long enough to find out what they know. They will need to be sufficiently weakened before we can break them. I'm confident that you are more than capable of that task. Okie dokie. So we actually brought the shards of the Helm of Domination with us. Interesting. A fractured remnant of the Lich King's power. I'ma make my own helm. It's not the Tormented Souls, it's actually the Malice Soul Commanded. What? What did you say? Do you wish to speak to me or to the dead? Oh, alright. Howdy, Ivy. Howdy, everybody. See, that's what I'm thinking, Death Lord. At last, the true end. Wait, what? Yo, guys, we found a way out of the maw. It's not that hard. I just hit you a little bit, and then I use the helm, and then poof. No release. Oh, never mind. That guy told me that it didn't work. Ooh, what is this? Are we praising the sun right now? How do skeletons end up in the Shadowlands, FYI? The skybox is not finished. No, absolutely not. Maldraxxus? What do you mean, Maldraxxus? Was there a skeletal ritual on Maldraxxus? Useless. These souls are too fragmented. There must be another way. I mean, yeah, there are bones, but how do bones end up in the Shadowlands is what I'm wondering. How cool does this look, though, right? With the tower in the background? Howdy, Scormac. You can't tell me what to do. With great difficulty. Useless. These souls are far too fragmented to provide us with anything. Wait. What is that? Look over the ridge. There lies our quarry. No telling how many souls are arriving together within that amalgam. With any luck, one of them might be coherent enough to give us the answers that we seek. We cannot take that thing alone. I will signal the Ebon Blade when we engage the enemy. That big dude over there, that's just numbing on all the other tormented souls. Yeah, okay. Ebon Blade, to me. Tear this monstrosity down. Ebon Blade, hello. Your boy told you... Never mind, I'll do it myself. They're AFK. That's what you get when you don't pull over pull time right now. Buying this thing. Oh, that's voice. See, you thought you were unbindable, but that proved to be wrong. Quest speaking to the dead while fighting tormented amalgamation. Knights of the Ebon Blade are supposed to join. They're actually AFK and do not help out. Okay. Find enough mouths and one of them is bound to speak. Let us bring this thing back to the cave and find out what it knows. My instincts were correct. Whatever dark magic binds these souls together also keeps them more or less coherent. It will take time, but I will find out what this thing knows. My interrogation will require use of the helm, but rest assured I will return it to your care. Let's bring our prize to Lord Admiral. You are coming with me. We're not allowed to use our mounts inside of the mall, by the way. Did the Forsaken actually visit the Shadowlands before? I imagine.
No hope, no mercy.
It can do the cower emotes? What? Do it again. Do it again. Even Shattered, the Helm of Domination possesses incredible power over the souls of the dead, but don't take my word for it. Ask our friend here. You know what the helmet needs? It needs a bit of flex tape.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
It seems your search was a success. Enough rest. There's much to be done. We've got to save our friends. Anduin is being kept in a place that Shades call the Tremaculum. It's not far, but the way is perilous. I've tried more than once to free him from his captors, but the forces holding him are too great for me to handle alone. I'm counting on your presence to tip the scales. Find King Anduin Rin in the Tremaculum.
A single spark can set the world aflame.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, Thrall's coming with as well. Once we've Anduin, this will act as an anchor for me to get us back to safety. You're going in without your staff? Okay. All set, let's get moving. Oh, they actually give you a little taste of what the tower is all about, eh? Oh, that's cool. This is the Tremelaculum. Here they torture souls, twisting them into wretched shades. When I last saw Anduin, they were taking him to the tower above. We need to find a way to reach him. Oh no, what have they done with Anduin? Oh, this can't be good. Oh, this is gonna be dark as hell, ain't it? Oh, Sylvanas, what have you done? Here. I sense tendrils of magic connecting this rune to the tower. It should take us there. But there's like a whole bunch of other stuff. Like this is kind of... This is what you will see on the inside of the Tower of Torghast as well. Okay. Are you guys coming with? Or are you just leaving behind? Okay. Quest is actually called the Lion's Cage as well. Anduin, I will not be broken. Struggle all you like. You will never leave here, little lion. All that you fought for, all that you struggled to protect will be consumed by the maw. Yo, it's Sylvanas, y'all. Sylvanas. Hi, remember me? I was totally on your side. Like, those things that happened in Battle for Azeroth, those were not on me, okay? I was on your side. I was not the one who vaped away. Just putting it out there.
A king is only as noble as the causes he serves.
You alright, Anduin?
Greetings, friend.
You having fun?
Stormwind will endure.
Are you sure, though? Wow. The poor lad, he's just been having the worst kind of time up in here. So struggle all you like, you will never leave here, little lion. All that you fought for, all that you struggled to protect will be consumed by the maw. Because the way that I understand it is that Anduin actually leaves Stormwind for like a mission. So I guess that happens first and then they get captured. Interesting.
A long road lies before us.
Oh no, she's turning him into Navanos. Anduin, run. Sylvanas has the jailer's forces at her command. She could call them down to overwhelm us. It won't do Anduin any good if we are all captured. Let's hold off on engaging her until we know what she's after. Lie low and observe.
We all have our...
Damn her. Anduin, are you alright? I will live. It is good to see you. Man. Kalindro, where's the cutscene at, man? Oh, Anduin is totally gonna bitch slap Anduin. Of Sylvanas is totally gonna bitch slap Anduin in that cutscene. No way that is not happening.
For the Alliance above all.
I knew in my heart the light wouldn't fail us. Your presence here is the proof. The light will guide us through this. Sylvanas thinks us broken. She believes she's already won. We will show her how mistaken she is. First, I will need your help. The bonds that hold me are impossibly strong. You will need the key to freedom. My imprisonment here has been overseen by the creature that they call the Afflictor. The key is likely in its possession. Tasked with breaking down the most powerful souls. Oh, wow, Anduin. You've been having a rough time, eh, buddy? Who tortures Anduin? What kind of a person would torture Anduin? I've seen many souls brought here during my detention. The jailer seems to want to break them, to twist them into his service or worse. No soul deserves such a fate. The maw sworn here hold the keys to their chains. Free as many as you can and we'll get away from here.
A king is only as noble as the causes he serves.
It's like beating a cat. It's like kicking a puppy. It's Anduin. The boy doesn't do anything. For Sylvanas, I would do anything. You want me to torture Anduin? I will. That is a cool opening door animation, though. Find a cave on the other side of the chasm. Our allies will protect you there. So at first they were like, it seems like the jailer is testing us. And now Anduin is like, it seems like he wants to convert them to his side. And turn them into something else. It does seem to be pointing more and more towards the jailer's just pure evil, ain't it? Does seem to be kind of the idea. I mean, if you go to the Shadowlands website, it does mention that he will consume the universe as he breaks out, so there's that. Yo, Tusker confirmed. Oh, Taliesin will be well happy. The Tusker have souls. Ah, that's nice. That's really nice. Was that Panda and Ebonblade? Yep. They have added pretty much all the races to the Death Knights, ain't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bolvar calls upon like all the playable races. Yeah. He's like, y'all want to be Death Knights? It's super awesome. And they're like, yay! We'll all be Edgelords. Ebonblade has force position nearby. They will defend you. Alright. I'm kind of looking where this place is. We need to find a big torturer dude. He should be around here somewhere. Jailer isn't evil, he's just morally grey. He's doing it for the good of all. I mean, that is definitely the one thing that really interests me the most. The motivation behind all of this. Like, why is Sylvanas doing this? And the obvious answer might simply be she ended up in the Realm of Torment and she saw a way out. which would just make her, you know, the person that starts the next expansion, and I just kind of wish that they would do more. And there's also potential for doing more. The morality behind the Machine of Death, the question as to where exactly did the jailer come from, why did they imprison him. There's a lot of cool stuff to think about, but we're gonna find out they're actually gonna do it. I mean, Sylvanas is definitely one to do whatever it takes to get the job done. That is definitely a thing. Consumer the universe, top of the Void Lords, no? Maybe. But it's also what the Void Lords want to do, so... Hooray, Patrick, we did it! We saved the town! Like, it's similar to Sargeras. You're like, I just gotta murder everybody. Then that way, the Void Lords can't win, you know? You will be broken. I love those new spooky models. Added in Battle for Azeroth, I believe. Death Rites Ritual. Don't do that. Can't consume the universe, is already destroyed. Hey. So Anduin, this is the guy that's been giving you so much trouble, huh? Your kind will serve the jailer. What is Sylvanas' motive in your opinion? Is she just scared of death? I will be speculating a whole lot in Monday's video, by the way. And so far, I'm just getting more excited about the speculation we're going to do, considering what we're seeing right now. Sylvanas' motivation could be as simple as she ended up in hell, be it by the jailer's hand, be it by the arbiter's hand, and she was like, F this, I'm not going to be tortured for the rest of eternity, I'm going to do whatever it takes to break out of here. If that means allying with the jailer, murdering everybody, I will. But my honest hope is that they have better plans for Sylvanas. And something that could be a cool idea, a cool setup, is if the Arbiter was the one that judged Sylvanas' soul, who the hell is the Arbiter to judge Sylvanas' soul? Who the hell is the Shadowlands anyways? Like, the Shadowlands, as we see it, is not how it was at the beginning. And I'll leave it at that little teaser. Alright, Anduin. You good to go, buddy? It would be cool if those mouths would actually close and, like, break the chains, but, you know. I feared I would never know life without shackles again. We should move quickly. Are you fit to travel? I will be fine once this place is behind us. Lead on.
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
Did you find the key?
You are always welcome in Stormwind.
The Afflictor's key. Oh. Turning in the quests, has Anduin asked if you found the key after releasing him from his bonds. With the key. I'd almost forgotten the feeling of freedom. Now let us take the fight to these fiends. I knew we could trust you with the task. Though we face insurmountable odds, we must try to do what is right.
Never lose hope. Be vigilant.
What would you ask?
We should not linger here any longer. I believe Baine Bloodhoof is being held on the far side of the Soul River. We should gather our forces before seeking him out. I just hope Mograine was able to glean some information from the soul you captured.
The Alliance will endure.
My teleportation ability is limited here, but I should be able to open up a portal back to my staff's location. He's just tortured. He's not all there. I mean, it's not a complete bug because it's just a turn-in text even before you have the key, but it's just a bit weird to see it like that. Those wounds look serious, Thrall. Let me tend to them. Thank you, Anduin. It will feel good to be back at full strength. It would be nice if we could call upon the elements to heal yourself, ain't it, Thrall? It would be real nice.
Sometimes we must fight for what we believe in.
Make it talk, make it talk. Fishy goes splat. These poor souls though, damn. Yeah. I was gonna say they all have like the weird headbands on, but no. And even in death, what? Even in death, the mechanomes still have their mechanized parts. That's impressive. Is that not impressive? Oh, I'm sorry. Cool, let's make it talk. I mean, we could ask the philosophical question as to what exactly is a soul and how would it manifest itself. Would it not be the manifestation of one's own self-identity rather than what they actually looked like before they adjusted their bodies? I mean, we could, but that is not as funny. Make it talk. Speak. How do we leave this place?
Futile! The path sealed long ago.
Oh? So there is a way out. Tell us where to find it.
Waystone! At the cauldron! Perhaps... No! Dormant. Broken. Nothing escapes the maw.
Flamey-o. That is all we get from it. Could you make sense of what it said, Lord Admiral? The cauldron he speaks of lies beyond the River of Souls. I believe Baine is being held captive there. Well, ain't that the goddamn coincidence, ain't it? Then it seems our course is clear. Isn't that convenient? Just at the spot where they're holding Baine, that's where we're gonna get out. Now, of course, what's interesting about, like, there is a path, but it's broken, indicates that there was a pathway into the maw, and that for some reason it's been shut down. I cannot say that I enjoyed wielding the Helm of Domination. The magic it holds is unsettling to the depths. I gladly return it to your care. We cannot just leave these souls to their fates. I can eat them for above. What remains of the Ebon Blade will hold guard here. Signal us when you find this waystone. Huh. And I have been watching Avatar, yeah.
Your time for dreaming is over.
Our next step is clear. We must travel to Zophal's Cauldron, a frightful place I've heard spoken of in fanatical whispers. It is a forge of sorts that lies across the River of Souls. I've only been there a handful of times. How long have they been torturing you? Like, what the hell? And are you, like, since you have all been captured by Jaina, I imagine that you all are also alive, right? Does that mean that the screenshot... Okay, hang on, we'll get there. I've only been there a handful of times, but I've seen Baine held captive by the soldiers. If fortune favors us, he'll still be nearby. Once he's safe, we can see about finding the waystone the Shade spoke of.
Control your power, or it will control.
Cool. Yeah, Zophal was indeed the name for the jailer that they used, I'm pretty sure. What screenshot? Okay, you're troubled, Thrall. What is it? Tyrande is out there, somewhere in this madness. We cannot leave her behind. Agreed, but we have no idea where she is. We will do our best to find her. But this waystone may be our only means of escape. If there is a way out of the maw, then there has to be a way back in. We will return for her. Oh, we're gonna leave Tyrande behind? God damn. Okay. There's a screenshot from the Tower of Torghast where you can actually see the spirit of Jaina and Derek and whatnot. I'm kind of wondering if Thrall and Jaina and Anduin still get left behind and just tossed back into the tower and just enjoy torture. Cross the River of Souls. Hold on, I hear something. Your unworthy souls will feed the coming darkness. Unworthy, I hear you were beaten quite soundly by unworthy champions, witch. You will pay for that insult. The skies of your world will be darkened by the wings of a Mosworn. For Azeroth, oh my god, it's goddamn hell yeah. Drown amongst the souls of the damned, it's goddamn hell yeah. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't let it take me. Holy shit. There were children on that boat. When I said I'd be damned, I trusted in Sylvanas for the Horde. It can't be I trusted in Sylvanas. Whoa. Is all of that gonna be voice acted? Wait, I want to see what they all got to say. I don't care. I'll do it again. I didn't make it to her on time. It's so cold. Lord Illidan will show us the way. Oh, but what about my family? Join us. I had so much left. Oh my god. Fire. There's a fire. Oh god, there are night elves here. Oh, lordy lord. Praise Alune. Praise Alune. What just happened to me? No. I had so much life left to live. How did I get here? Oh no. Hell yeah, take me. Interesting. So, okay. Let's calm down. Helya was defeated in Legion. And Helya was once upon a time a Titan creation. But then Odin sacrificed his eye. Which, interestingly enough, there does appear to be an eye around her neck. Don't know if that's on the original model as well. And Odin started this whole plan of let's make some Valkyr, right? But Helya was like, no, we can't really do that. Because you can't really put the job on somebody and just make them a poor Valkyr, right? That ain't right. So Odin was like, shut your mouth. You are my first victim. And then he transformed Helya into the first of Odin's Valkyr. Then there was the whole Loken betrayal with the old god Yggdrasil. And Loken offered her a way out because she was under Odin's control. He offered her a way out, which she took. She imprisoned Odin in the Halls of Valor. And then she created her Helheim down below. And now she's here in the Maw. All these whispers, by the way, is so cool. So very cool. They don't actually appear on the chat window either. Okay, so they all have an eye. Oh, okay, there you go. I love that they make like little references to what was going on. So what I really want to do... There we go. I want to take the quest again. I want to see what's up. So we'll probably have to go back to the cave, yeah? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it would be absolutely spammed. So nice that they already made notice of that. Maw of Souls and the River of Souls are linked. Maybe. I mean, Helheim, if I remember right, Norse mythology is like the place that you don't want to end up in the afterlife. So it definitely has connections to the afterlife. And now we see that Helya is also an ally of the jailer. Oh lord, this is not going to end well. And considering that she was the first of the Valkyr, one that could already cross the veil between this world and the next, it's not hard to imagine that she found her way here and she made contact with the jailer, right? Well, that works. That works.
The way forward.
What happens when you die in the Maw? You just spawn in the cave. Place for children of all people and all women in mythology. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not up to speed with Norse mythology. But yeah, again, there were already massive connections between the afterlife and Helya. And like I said, now apparently she is in league with the jailer as well, which could correlate. Stop using fancy words. Between the deal that Helya made with Sylvanas and the jailer back then. Because one would imagine that Helya and the jailer were already in league back then. And she hooked up Sylvanas with the lantern. And back then the idea was that Sylvanas was going to use the lantern in order to slave Aegir in order to make more of the Valkyr. And that lantern got smashed. Now we all thought that we stopped their plans. What if we didn't? What if we actually played right into her hands? And the breaking of the lantern by a mortal's hand, or whatever kind of bullshit it is actually the thing that made the Machine of Death break.
Be careful who you trust.
All speculation, of course. I hear something. So are yours different than the other ones? I don't think so, right? Oh, that's not fair, though. Like, this scenery is so cool. Drown amongst the souls of the damned. Okay. They're actually cowering from the noise as well, from the river itself. And they're yelling like, what is this madness? It's unbearable. Keep moving. Oh, I can't wait to hear this voice acted. Oh my god. Okay, so no massive dialogue as you escape the river. Look, upon the precipice above. Is that the jailer? He has Baine. Oh, lordy lord. Oh, lordy lord. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. Just, I wanna go up there. Look at him. That dude is huge. Kill it. Just pull him now. End the expansion.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
The jailer has Baine. This is worse than we feared.
I will never.
Cutscene. His wounds are mending, but his spirit remains weakened. I have never seen anything like it. I believe I have in a place very far from here. What? His wounds are mending, but his spirit remains weakened. I've never seen anything like it. But Thrall has. Okay. Aww, poor Baine. Why would you do that to him?
A long road lies before us.
Help him, Anduin. Help him. With your goddamn holy Charlemagne.
Loktar.
I will be glad for the day when this place is behind us. Even as Baine's flesh mends, his spirit draws closer to death. I have seen this dark magic like this before, amongst the Shadowmoon clan. The jailer's minions must have inflicted a similar malady upon Baine. The only cure for the Shadowmoon's curse was to find the object that they used to poison the spirit and shatter it. The sorcerers of this realm wield ornamental daggers. That might be what we're looking for. We must find the one that they used on Baine, and quickly. A good axe. I was a damned fool for throwing my axe at that sea hag. We can't afford to lose focus. The battle ahead won't be easy. I'll need another weapon to help us fight to the Waystone. Looks like these soldiers have plenty of armaments. Let's keep an eye out for one that I can use.
For Azeroth.
Watch him get the axe of Cenarius for some reason. But that's kind of cool. Like, this would be a perfect opportunity to have Ner'zhul in the storyline. Because since we're dealing with Shadowmoon lore anyways, you might as well have like a little cameo where like the dude says like, ooh, I used to be a shaman or some shit like that. Red Wolf, he can run for the 3 months, by the way. Return of the Doomhammer. That he just pulls a 4 and he goes like this and then... I guess that's why they give you Thrall, so that he can tank the mobs. So Thrall, first you lose your shamanistic abilities, right? And then you lose your weapon. How does it feel? You were once so great, and they kicked you down your pedestal. Oh, found it. That was easy. This must be the one. Its blood is still stained with Baine's blood.
Well met.
We can only hope Baine's curse was inflicted by one of the sorcerers here. The edge is stained with the blood of the High Chieftain. We were fortunate to find the sorcerer who's poisoned Baine's spirits. I will need your help breaking its link to the High Chieftain.
We are strong.
Yeah, it was super duper easy.
Let honor guide your path.
He even lost his hair too? Wow. What are you trying to imply, Krot? Huh? Did losing your hair is a bad thing? No. That is the thing that made him better. I would love to see Ner'zhul in all of this. No? Those weapons were good enough? A crossbow? I prefer to strike my enemies face to face. I suppose it's got heft to it. Let's see what else we can find, though. Wait. Are you changing your class now? Is that allowed? Thrall. Thrall. That's not how a crossbow works. Thrall, stop it. Or Chief of the Horde, everybody. Oh shit. Okay, let's find you something else. Let's find you something else, Thrall. I've never been one for staves, but at least it won't break in melee. This be true. You know what else wouldn't break in melee? Crossbow if you used it right. I don't see why Blizzard felt the need to make survival hunters. I really don't. They could have just made them go in there. Ah, finally a real weapon. Though I've never understood the Alliance obsession with these things. Too much blade, not enough shaft or heft. Okay. Right. Even Thrall doesn't want to play Enhancement Shaman. You know, you're in the Maw, a realm of torment. You've been tormented for God knows how long. Why wouldn't he be picky about his weapon, okay? We got time. There's no rush. Too long a handle. Better than nothing, I suppose. Let's take one more look. If you pull out Gorehowl or the Exo Scenarios, I'm gonna hurt you. An axe. At last, a proper warrior's weapon. If the jailer comes, he will taste my steel. Really, Thrall? Really?
Loktar.
This lacks the balance and the craftsmanship of a good Frostwolf axe, but it will have to do. Now that we have the dagger, it will take the combined will of all of us to sever the weapon's link to the High Chieftain. Jaina, Anduin, and I must do our part to keep Baine's spirit grounded, so it will be up to you to deal with whatever force is unleashed when the blade is broken. Are you up to the task? A manifestation of dark magic which is poisoning Baine's soul.
For Azeroth.
I mean, the man needs a good axe, okay? Might not be a proper Frostwolf axe, but he needs his axe. Okay. Y'all ready?
What brings you to me?
A wither blade placed is actually
For the
optional.
Horde. Always.
Wait, how is it optional? I will break the blade. Be prepared for whatever comes. Oh, because somebody else can do it. Ew, gotcha. This curse is tearing his soul apart. You must defeat it quickly. You're tearing him apart, withering presence. Hold on, Baine. Do not let the jailer take you. I think he's coming too. Baine, can you hear me? Anduin, I'd thought my end had come. It almost did, were it not for this champion. Then you have my eternal gratitude. I already got that 5 times over, but thank you. Speak with Baine Bloodhoof.
The Torrens stand proud.
Were it not for your efforts, I am certain that my body and soul would be trapped in this forsaken place for eternity. I owe you my life, and I will fight to my last breath to repay this debt.
Without honor.
I wish we had more time for you to recover, but we need to move. Understood. Lead the way.
What would you ask the
We must
daughter
move
of the
quickly
sea?
if we wish to find the Waystone. The soul mentioned it overlooks the cauldron, which would put it somewhere upon the ridge from the other side. Unfortunately, this area is swarming with the enemy forces. We'd best avoid engaging them, lest we draw the jailer's attention. I can shield us from sight, but we all have to stay together.
The Alliance will endure.
We seek a Waystone located beyond the cauldron. Have you seen it? I spotted an obelisk of ancient stone upon the high ridge. It didn't seem important. The jailer's forces paid little heed. What do you think it is? Our way out of here, we hope. Interesting. Ancient stone.
The time for dreaming is over.
Zoval's cauldron is heavily fortified with the jailer's forces. We'd be wise to pass undetected. Give the word and I will shield us from their sight. I still wonder what kind of happened in the cutscene that actually allowed us to get Baine back, but maybe the jailer's like, here, I don't need him anymore, he's yours now.
I know what must be done.
The jailer has many forces here, too many for us to defeat on our own. Jaina, can you hide us from sight? My spell will get us past most of his guards, but there will be likely some who can see through it. I will guide us through. Stay close. Oh, they actually labeled Anduin as Stormwind Paladin? That's cool. Careful. These eyes can see through my spell. You're not so fast, man. The size of the jailer's army rivals that of the Legion, and it's growing larger. Hold here. Eye of Damnation. Helm of Damnation? Eye of Damnation. Jaw of Damnation? So many souls pouring into the maw, the dead of Azeroth, Draenor, worlds beyond our imagination, all damned to this place. To be forged into weapons for the jailer. Despite all Sylvanas has done, I never thought that she would be part of something like this. Yeah, but then you also never saw Garrosh coming, did you, Thrall? You're kind of a dum-dum in that way. Yo, what the heck? Jaina?
The true battle lies ahead.
Her shield is gone. Look on the platform ahead. That must be the Waystone. We need to reach it before the jailer takes notice. Oh, but what is that though? The Waystone was said to be dormant, yet it seems to be reacting to our presence. And yet, I can't find a way to activate it. I don't think the stone is responding to us. Oh god, really? Ugh. It's responding to me. The Chosen One. Yeah, okay. We are the Chosen One. I mean, it kind of looks like the symbol of Oribos. The infinite symbol. Swords around it. I do wonder what, like, the motivation is. Like, I say ugh, but, you know, it is what it is. We already knew that we were going to be the massive Maw Walkers, so deal with it. You will be the hero, which is also why the Covenants are really interested in you. I was gonna say, like, is this the place where Sylvanas flew in during the cutscene? Like, where they had the jailer tied up? But maybe nothing, I suppose. There have been more chains. Ooh, what the f*** are you doing here? Hello? Oh, you've returned. How fortuitous. So this is the place where we go back into the Maw? Yeah, okay. Cloak of Venari. You're shielded from the eye of the jailer, yeah. So the idea behind it is, at max level we go back to the Maw, right? And the way that they explained it at BlizzCon is that the Maw is going to work in such a way that you can only spend X amount of time there. And the more time you spend there, the more the jailer's going to notice you. The more problems you're going to have to deal with, like bigger aggro range or packs of hounds that are going to be sent out to directly kill you. You're not going to have the best of time, so it's a matter of get in, get out, do what you're supposed to do. Which makes me wonder, because there's the bridge over here, which leads into the next section. Like, I'm pretty sure we started here on the left, right? And then we did, like, the whole cave thing, rescue Baine thing. Thing. Right? Interesting. You don't think we started on the islands? No, we started on the other side? Okay. Well, let us finish up this quest. I would love to do some Maw exploring, but we're probably going to use a shaman for that. They're pretty good. You think we started on the far left? Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
A king is only as noble
We
as the
have
causes
made
he
it.
serves.
If we can activate this Waystone, we might just be able to escape this place. Anduin examines the obelisk intently. I have never seen markings like these before. I've studied Titan artifacts, but this appears to be made by a different hand. It doesn't respond to me. I think Jaina's right. The Waystone is reacting to your presence. Perhaps you'll have better luck activating it. Stay in your guard. The jailer's forces paid this no mind when it was dormant, but there's no telling what they'll do if that changes.
Victory in the light.
Activate the eroded waystone. When the jailer realizes our plan, he'll send all his force against us. Our only chance is to keep them at bay long enough for the waystone to be fully charged. Every second counts. See, they're gonna sacrifice themselves. Wait, whoa, there's somebody doing that gnome quest over there. I think the stone is gaining power. The jailer, a relic of the first ones. Responding to a mortal? Impossible. Maasworn, take them. Nothing escapes the Maw. The first ones? What? Wait, am I... Oh, I'm supposed to kill them, am I? Oh shit, there's like an entire army that showed up now. I thought it was my job to power the stone and you guys did like the thing, no? Oh no, it's just hold your ground. Oh, okay. Hold the line. The waystone must finish charging. A relic of the first ones. Interesting. As you can tell, damage is a bit overtuned. Yield to the inevitable. My forces are endless. It's... What? Yeah, okay. It's a relic to those who are first in the comments on the YouTube. Yep. So what you actually want to do is just don't do anything and don't die. You cannot stop what is coming. All that you see, all that you know, will be undone. The jailer's force are closing in. Stand your ground for Azeroth. Death comes for the soul of your worlds. You know how much effort I put into that to healing that goddamn thing? The waystone is finally fully charged. Activate it. Yeah, but there's an army there. I need to take a screenshot. Hang on, Jaina. Hang on. Almost there. The waystone appears to be fully charged. You reach out and touch its surface. But wait, if we open up this gateway, doesn't that mean that all these forces can come out as well? Oh, there he is, dude! What the f... I completely missed him. Oh! Oh! What the f... That scared the bejeebus out of me. Oh, really? Wait, that makes no sense. Jailer! Hi. Yeah, he just one-shots you. What does he do? Just melee bitch slaps the shit out of you. Cool. You got like hounds waiting and shit. I love it. Oh, we actually have to do it again. Man. Y'all notice that I'm actually really excited about this stuff. So is that his plan? He wants Azeroth's soul? Surely not. Maybe it's like a metaphor. They're not gonna be fucking around with Azeroth again, is it? Although... maybe that does mean that she's gonna wake up, you know. Didn't happen in Battle for Azeroth. Maybe they were saving it for this moment. Hmm. An undead titan, like a Maasworn one, huh? I mean, Soul of a Titan would be pretty goddamn powerful. Like, if he would be able to convert her to his side, but that would be such a... that would be such a repeat of the Void Lord storyline, though, wouldn't it? Down to the description on the Shadowlands website that if the jailer breaks out, he would consume the universe. Similar to how the Void Lords want to do it. Half Fel, half Void, half Maasworn, and half normal. She'll be torn apart. Wait, they're all... you're all facing the wrong direction, but that's cool. Reach out and touch its surface. Alright. And where do we end up? Is it in Bastion or is it in Oribos? That's what I'm wondering. Oribos. Okay. Where is everybody else? Guys? Where's everybody else? Did we leave them behind? It sucks to be them. Wouldn't it be great if it just depowered the moment we stepped through and then just the other ones stay behind?